Man, this Jeo-Tec coffee is good. Oh, hey folks, welcome back to another video. Today we're not going to talk about the Jeo-Tec coffee because we already talked about that in a previous video, but we are going to talk about an awesome knife I've been using for a while now. This is the Jeo-Tec No7 knives, or Jeo-Tec knives No7. So stay with me. You're watching Skills to Survive. I'll be right back. Hey folks, welcome back. So, like I said, thought we'd talk today about the Jeo-Tec No7 knife. Now, this knife here is made in Spain by a company called Jeo-Tec, and I've seen them online for several years now. I mean, there's a few videos out there actually now of this knife and of the company, but up until several years ago, I'd never heard of the company, and just watching some of the other reviews of their knives, they look pretty nice. So this is the No7, they call it, their No7. And these knives, I've used this knife exclusively for the past several months, coming down here to camp and whatnot. Hell, I've even wore it out, you know, into public and stuff, just kind of wearing it around. But I've used it for the past several months, got a lot of time in with it, and I can say this is one outstanding knife. I mean, I absolutely love this knife, and it's just, I mean, it is just nice. It's made out of N690 stainless steel. Wasn't very familiar with that steel. I had to do some research, but what I understand about that steel is it's used in Austria to manufacture surgical instruments. So it's been around for a long time. For what I understand, too, I mean, the quality, you know, of the steel is pretty high quality steel too, you know, as well. But anyway, this is a full tang knife, obviously. Full tang knife. You're looking at about a little less than a 5-inch blade on your cutting surface, and then overall you got about 5 inches. So about, I think they say 4.92 inches or so, you know, for your cutting surface. Really nice flat grind. You do have a lanyard hole here if you want. You do have a lanyard hole at the back as well. These particular handles, these are polished micarta, and I didn't think I would like them at first because they are kind of slick, I guess you could say, because they're polished. But they do a really good job. You know, like I said, I've really enjoyed using this knife. As you can tell, it has a little divot up here, you know, so when you're choking up, it does have a little finger choil here. Gives you some nice control when you're doing fine work, some carving tasks, some feather sticks and whatnot. The blade edge and geometry is just excellent. I mean, I have used this knife, like I said, a lot, and I've beat it through big oak logs, batoning through, just doing some tests and whatnot, and I have not had any issues out of this knife whatsoever. I mean, I don't know what else to say. I mean, it's an excellent knife as far as I'm concerned, in my opinion. It does have you can kind of tell the knife kind of has a drop, you know, right back here. So if you want to scale back just a little bit, wear a lanyard and do it with some light chopping tasks, it'll chop, you know, light stuff, but, you know, obviously it's not a chopper. This thing excels in just your regular bushcraft camp tasks. This would be an excellent survival knife, in my opinion, and kind of like the all-around, you know, survival knife. These things are highly affordable as well, so I think they're only like around $100 or so, give or take. You can find them on Amazon. I'll put the link down below, but excellent knife. The only thing back here is the spine is it's kind of rounded. It's not your true 90-degree spine, so, you know, if that is one of your things for striking a ferro rod, you know, you may have to file that down or whatnot, but I mean, it is just a great, it will throw a little bit of sparks, but not very good. So I'll just kind of show you there. And they have several different models of these. This is the number 7 model again, and they have, you know, some larger ones, some smaller ones in between, different ones. Let's talk a little bit about the sheath here really quick. Now the sheath, this is a leather sheath, obviously. Excellent quality. Again, I just can't say enough, you know, good things about this. This is an excellent quality sheath. It does come with a fire steel. This yellow thing here is a rubber band because I didn't have any shock cord. So what I did notice of using it, the fire steel got, you know, loose in the loop, so I didn't have any shock cord. But anyway, so it does come with a nice little sharpening stone as well. This thing, you can wear it multiple different ways. So as you can see on the back here, obviously, well, start at the top. You have a large belt loop here. You can wear it on your belt. That's mostly how I wore it. Or you have a loop down here if you wanted to ride a little higher. You could wear it this way. You could wear it scout style if you wanted to. You could molly this through your pack. It does have a loop up here. And then obviously you could run it down through here, and you could molly this onto a pack or something if you wanted to do that. Just an excellent sheath all around. The one thing I will say about the sheath, and I kind of had a feeling this was going to happen, is, you know, when you unbuckle it and you put the knife in, it does, if you're not watching, not paying attention, it will, I don't know how well the camera is going to get this, it will start to cut in right here. So we'll start to cut it, and then inside. So you'll have to make sure when you're sheathing this knife that you're sheathing it properly and not, you know, just kind of jabbing it in there. Another thing, I'm left-handed. Obviously, as I've said in previous videos, this is a right-handed sheath, and it can't be, I mean, you can put it on your left side, but it just doesn't fit right. And the reason that is the way the sheath is designed. If you can tell how the knife has like this little scalloped, I guess, edge right here. It also has that on the sheath right here, so the knife will only go in one way, and it fits flush like that, so you can't turn it around to your left side and put it like that. It doesn't work that way. But that's just, you know, a minor issue on my end. I'll you know, I'm probably going to get a Kydex sheath made just for that, but you know, I can wear the knife on either side, but just, you know, my personal preference. They also make a cordura type sheath for these as well, which is nice. The cordura type sheath has a huge pocket on the front, so you can put an Altoids tin in there, survival kit or whatnot. But you know, I chose to go with the leather. I mean, it's just a beautiful leather sheath. A very nicely made knife, and I got some pine sap on there where I've been cutting up some stuff. But anyway, again, check them out on Amazon and stuff. I'll put their link to the website down below, and I'll put some Amazon links in the description as well. You can check them out. But you know, the Jeo-Tec knives so far, this number 7 has been it's definitely going on my favorites list. It's definitely a nice knife. So anyway, let me go get one of the SE4s, and I'll show you that in comparison. I'll be right back. Alright, so here's a comparison of the Jeo-Tec to some of the other popular knives. You got the SE4 right back here. This is when they were not SE, obviously they're rat cutlery then. But this is the 4, the Jeo-Tec number 7, and then the Becker BK16. Some of my favorite knives. And as you can tell, they're all pretty similar to the Jeo-Tec. Jeo-Tec obviously has a little bit longer of a blade. Like I said before, you're looking at right at 5 inches. So they're all full tang knives, all excellent quality, all pretty affordable, so it really depends on what you want. But this Jeo-Tec, like I said, as far as comfortability, I mean, it's very comfortable in the hand. Again, you can put a lanyard here if you choose to do that. Different, you know, for a different lanyard hole or different, you know, style if you choose to do that. I kind of have a love-hate relationship with lanyards. A lot of my smaller knives, I'll put lanyards on there. Sometimes, you know, if I'm doing some different work, but I didn't put a lanyard on this one yet, so I might later. But anyway, so again, please like, share, and subscribe. Tell me what you think about this. Have you used the Jeo-Tec knife? You know, what do you think about the steel? Again, the steel so far, I haven't had any problems out of it. I mean, it's maintained its edge geometry. It's maintained pretty sharpness. The only thing I did do or have done is just kind of put it on a strop strop it up a couple of times after some hard use, but other than that, it really, I mean, has performed outstanding. I mean, like I said, this is definitely going in my favorites list. And just, you know, in the sheath too, I mean, just a beautiful, beautiful leather sheath as well. So anyway, you know, thanks for watching, folks. Till soon in another video. Please like, share, and subscribe. Thanks to all the new subscribers. Always remember your PPE. Plan, prepare, and exercise. Always make sure you have the necessary skills to survive. And again, I'll see you in another video real soon. Thanks for watching.